This is a story called The Little Monsters Part 2, The Birthday Blues. Today is Stampy's mum's birthday and she's feeling really sad because she ordered herself a brand new dress, but Stampy's dad says they can't afford it and makes her send it back. Later that day, Stampy sees his mum looking at a dress in a shop window. When he sees her walking away looking sad, he knows he has to find a way of getting her a dress. He speaks to the rest of the gang, but no one can think of a way of getting his mum the dress she was looking at. Then Stampy said, "I know, we could pretend it's my birthday and have a party. We could bake a cake and some cupcakes and put prizes inside. We could charge everyone 50p to get in. 20p for a cupcake and 25p for a piece of birthday cake. That way I can earn enough money to buy my mum the dress she was looking at in the shop window." All the gang agreed, and that day they got to work making the cake and cupcakes. They put small pieces of old broken toys in the cupcake ingredients they put old shoes, clothes. In the cake they put old shoes, clothes, broken toys, airbrushes, combs, dog toys, dog brushes as ingredients. Then they put everything in the oven to cook. However, after about 10 minutes the oven door suddenly swung open and everything inside exploded all over the kitchen with a huge bang, bang, boom, boom, causing the gang to run and hide. "Now what do we do? I really want to get my mum that dress for her birthday," Grumpy said to Stampy. "Don't worry, Stampy, your mum will get her new dress. We can fix this, you'll see." The kids picked the bits of food up and then they made some icing using lots of salt, sugar and wine and stuck the bits of birthday cake and cupcakes together with it. A couple of hours later all the guests started to arrive. All of them paid 50p to get in, and at first, for about an hour, they all played. More people came to the party than expected, so the kids had to make more cupcakes. This time, they didn't have much ingredients left. They decided to improvise by putting salt, vinegar, pepper, red sauce, brown sauce, lots of sugar, wine, whiskey and beer in the ingredients. After they'd all been playing for a while, everyone sat down to eat. As soon as they'd finished eating sandwiches and stuff, the gang took 20p off everyone and then gave them a cupcake each. When they all ate them, at first they all seemed to enjoy them. Then all of a sudden they all started coughing and spluttering, so they were all given a drink of punch. The punch was made up of lemonade, Coca-Cola, wine, whiskey, bitter, lager and gin. The kids were charged 40p per glass. The kids really enjoyed this punch and none of them could get enough of it. Of course, the more they drank, the more drunk they got. When it came to eating the birthday cake, no one cared what ingredients was in because they were all too drunk to care and to notice. They also didn't notice that they were being charged 50p for a slice of cake instead of 25p. That day the kids made a killing and Stampy was over the moon because he had enough money to buy his mum the dress that she wanted. However, when Stampy's mum came home and saw the state of her kitchen, she went absolutely crazy. But when Stampy gave her the dress he'd bought her, she was overcome with tears. Once she'd composed herself, she made Stampy and the rest of the gang clean up the mess they'd made. Then she sent everyone home. 2 weeks after his mum's birthday, it was Stampy's birthday. He too had the birthday blues. You see, He'd seen a used train set that he wanted, but his parents had told him that he couldn't have it because they couldn't afford it. All the rest of the gang knew how much Stampy wanted this train set, but between them they only had a fiver, and the train set was $15.99. They decided to throw a party for him. They planned a party and told everyone they could about it. Again, they charged everyone 50p to get in, 20p for the cupcake, and 25p for a slice of birthday cake. When they made the cake and cupcakes, they used salt, pepper, vinegar, wine, whiskey, gin, broken toys, old shoes, old clothes, old coats and old slippers for the ingredients. When they made the punch, they used salt, pepper, vinegar, beetroot juice, Coca-Cola, lager, wine, gin, vodka and bitter. This time they were at Creeper's house. Everyone was having a brilliant time. They were all so drunk from drinking the punch that they didn't care about what was in the cupcakes or the birthday cake. Just as the party was in full swing, Creeper's mum walked in and said, "What the hell is going on here?" She then sent everyone home except for the Little Monsters gang. Creeper said to her mum, "We were having a party for Stampy's birthday. He wants this big train set really bad, but his mum and dad can't afford to buy him it," said Creeper. "I want all of you to clean up this mess, and then I'll take you home. I don't think your parents will be too happy when they find out what you kids have been up to," said Creeper's mum. When the kids had finished cleaning up their mess, Creeper's mum and Creeper took them home. When they got home and their parents found out what they'd been up to, they were all smacked really hard on their bums and sent to bed early and grounded for a week. Stampy got his train set, but he wasn't allowed to play with it whilst he was grounded. End of part 2. Thank you.